Well, hey folks, Real Honesty with John Ritland. I'm John Ritland. The Derb's making me laugh over there at Mission Control. This is 20 fascinating facts, not faps, about Wrestlemania. Which, 33 editions of it, you could probably find a whole bunch. There's been a ton of lists. I could have gone through every individual year, like saying that every single Mania happened. Because it did. Despite the fact that we wish 2, 9, 11, and 15 never happened. Well, 15 with the exception of the main event. Anyway, number 20, Sycho Sid. 2 Mania appearances, 2 WrestleMania main events. Yeah, Sycho Sid. I mean, I love... Well, no, it was 5 years between Sid's appearances. Against Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker. I was less stoked about both of those matches, and I liked Sid, despite the Sid Arn Anderson stabbing incident. But it was weird that Sid, of all people, for how long he was in the business and how long he was in WWE, I mean, even in his stints, that he only had 2 appearances. Number 19, well, slow ticket sales changed Mania 7's venue. I mean, people kind of know this one, but they always try to put the spin that, it was weather or security, issues, because they didn't want to admit that Sergeant Slaughter turning heel and using the Iraq War for ticket sales probably wasn't the best goddamn idea. But yeah, they changed it. They wouldn't have sold more than about maybe 40,000 tickets, and in a 100,000 seat stadium, where the Trojans play, where they have great protection. No, they don't. Not a
Trojan band.
My work is done here. That changed Mania 7's venue, and it actually turned out to be, I think, a better thing, because rather than be like maybe a half full stadium at the most, they had in a very, very small, like 17,000 seat, I think LA Sports Arenas, I believe what it was called, and it was really kind of fun that they had it there because the crowd was really on fire. And then Sergeant Slaughter tried to set Hogan's face on fire. Not that you could overtan, the racist grandpa any more than he is. And then we go to number 18. Mr. T is 2-0 at WrestleMania. I want you all to let that sink in.
No.
Yeah, I know. It was before he talked about his mama at the Hall of Fame. He was part of the winning team at WrestleMania 1 and actually won by DQ against Roddy Piper at WrestleMania 2. Mr. T has a better winning percentage than the Big Show at WrestleMania. And I think a better winning percentage than Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Granted, Cody was only I think Cody only got 1 victory. Yeah, he got 1 victory against Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania 27. Yeah, but then we know, do we get to go up a day there? Numbers.
So you've been learning some Irish.
Yep. That was Irish?
Yeah, it's called 9 p.m. Irish.
This is as good as Brad Pitt's accent in The Devil's Own. Number 17, the shortest title match was Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan, 18 seconds. They tried to squash Daniel Bryan's momentum at Mania 28. It didn't work, and Vince is making us pay for Mania 30 ever since. Vince, you bastard. So yeah, that was kind of bad. I mean, they did that, and AJ was really over tan there at that point. Like, really over tan. I was really worried about her, actually. Number 16, Demolition won tag gold as both face and heel. And they were the first team to do it. That was heel at, heel at Mania 4, face at Mania 6. They beat, I believe, Strikeforce. And then they beat Andre the Giant and Haku. And yes, Haku did not murder anybody at Mania. Good job on Haku. Not that he would do that, but he was capable. Andre, it was sad to see Andre at that point. Number 15. There have been 3 guys that have had 3 or more straight WrestleMania events, as opposed to Kurt to the Left Mania main events.
Jerry Lawler's son had a bit of a gay match.
God, I hated Brian Christopher. Hogan main evented 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Technically, he main evented 9 because he squashed Yokozuna in about 5 seconds. Cena main event 26 through 28. And Roman Reigns 31 through 33, soon to be 34, because we can't have Styles versus Nakamura in the main event. Vince, I hate you. Sometimes. But that's kind of weird. You think about Shawn Michaels. Triple H. Triple H really didn't deserve to be in that many main events anyway.
Yeah, people like him can't be champion.
God damn it, that Booker T. I am still angry. Till the day I die, whenever that is, I will still be angry about Booker T not winning the world title at Mania 19. And oh no, it's about WCW, guys. Yes, because people like you means that, yeah, sure, Triple H. I'm not saying Triple H is racist, but he must hate everybody equally. He buries everybody equally, so this is that. Except Batista.
Hey John, would you like to know a fun fact about Brian Christopher?
I would, indeed.
What's the name of your last co-host?
You're a much better Christopher than that guy, because you give the name Christopher a good name. Brian Christopher is actually Brian Lawler. Damn it, Chris. But it's unfortunate that we may get raids in like possibly 5 straight Mania main events, because he might main event 35.
Unless he turns out to be Roman Roids.
Oh God, could you imagine if he does?
I highly doubt it, but you know.
Yeah, that's true. That report probably will never come out, or it'll be like a fake Facebook account. Anyway, number 14, Triple H was the first heel champ to close a WrestleMania. That was at Mania 2000. Mania 2000 was shit. Beyond like a couple matches, there was only one singles match, and that was Terry Reynolds versus the Cat. I want you to think about. No, don't think about that. Even though nothing against Terry Reynolds, everything against the Cat. The Cat was a bitch. That was kind of cool though. I mean, first heel champ to close. It would have been Yokozuna, but no, Hulk Hogan happened. Number 13, the tag titles have changed hands 11 out of 27 times out of any of the matches on pre-show or otherwise. The first title change actually took place at the first WrestleMania and was the first ever title change. And the last tag title change to happen was at Mania 33 when the Hardys, to the shock of everybody, actually, well, even though we kind of expected, but we still lost our goddamn minds, returned and won the Raw Tag Team Championships. Number 13, or actually 12, because I can count.
You almost said that like a Filipino. Number 13!
I knew that you would put that. A new WWE champ was crowned at 7 straight WrestleManias, 3 through 10, and then 12 through 15, then 17 through 21. So it's kind of funny that 11, 16 were the only ones during that whole span where no new WWE champion was crowned. That's kind of cool. Number 11 of 23 matches had an IC title change. Yeah, basically, it's like any of the IC title matches that happened, like, that's kind of weird, though. It's like, especially for a number of years, there was no IC title match. I think after 18, there was none till 25. Oh, yeah, and how did they celebrate the IC title return? Rey Mysterio beat JBL in about 25 seconds. It figures that JBL would only last that long. So, number 10, the women's title, only 13 defenses in the whole history of WrestleMania. One had a gap from 2 to 10, where Alundra Blaze actually, after 2, they didn't have any more till 10. Alundra Blaze faced Lani Kai in about a 5-minute match. And then 11 to 15, which, of course, 15 had Sable, the stupid cunt that she is, and you knew I was going to find a way to make that word work in there. And then 23 to 32. Seriously, you had maybe not the best women's wrestlers that you were featuring, but during that time you could not feature any women's title, like, match, like, in any, like, you couldn't feature anything like that. That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, yeah, I think they had a couple Lumberjill matches mixed in there, but to me they don't really count because they had Melina in there and Ashley Mazzaro. And I'm sorry, Ashley Mazzaro seems nice, but it's ridiculous. In Mania 25, let us never forget that Santino in drag won a women's battle royal. I hate wrestling sometimes.
You mean Santino? Morello was Santino?
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to know
that answers a lot of questions.
You don't want to know where he pulled the Cobra from while he was in drag. Yeah, you really don't. And number 9, Sable is 3-0 at WrestleMania. That stupid, undeserving cunt is 3-0 at WrestleMania. Mania 14, she was part of a mixed tag, the winning part of a mixed tag. Number 15, she beat Tori when Nicole Bass, whatever that was, made an appearance. I'm sorry, hate to speak ill of the dead, but Nicole Bass, I don't know what it was, but I think that was an Easter Island statue come to life. And then Sable also was part of a Playboy evening gown match that she won, where I think Stacy Keibler was the best worker. That's sad. Number 8. No IC title matches, from 19 to 24, as I said. Which is kind of sad, given that there, were some pretty good IC champions at that point. Number 7. Rock went 9 years between Mania wins. Because he didn't win it. He last won in 2003, Mania 19. And wrestled at Mania 20, was not part of the winning team. And then won, beating Cena in Miami. In that once-in-a-lifetime, you lied to us, Rock. You lied to us. I know he was told to lie to us, but it's kind of weird. 9 years. Pretty cool. And there were only 6 IC title changes by Mania 31. 6. I mean, there were gaps where they didn't have some matches, but still. And even in that time, 6. And like 3 or 4 of them within the first 10 years ended via disqualification. Including Shawn playing politics and not wanting to lose to Tatanka. Number 5, Shawn has only 6 wins out of 17 matches at WrestleMania. He is the showstopper, the main event, and he loses a lot. In fact, his first Mania win came in Mania 7 with Marty Jannetty. It's kind of weird, and of course his last 2 were losses. He always delivered great performances. I just find it funny he's 6-11 at Mania. Number 4, Batista went 9 years between main events as well. It was 2005 and 2014, where thankfully he didn't wear his skinny jeans during his match. That was very frightening. Look, I know he had lost weight to get into Hollywood, and that's great. He looked ridiculous with the skinny jeans. Number 3, the longest non-title match. I mean, come on, you know what it is. It's the Women's Battle Royal. Kidding, it's actually Taker versus Shawn in Mania 25. It was just over 30 minutes. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, you could have said the longest match in Mania history, which would have been easily Bret versus Shawn in the Iron Man match in Mania 12. Taker versus Shawn in that Edge of Your Seat Beauty Classic. Great stuff. Number 2, a non-title matches closed 6 Manias. That was at 1, where Mr. T got his first Mania win. Poor Paul Orndorff. 8, where Hogan and Sid closed. 11, where Lawrence Taylor, of all people, main evented. 26, Taker and Shawn, career versus streak. 28, once in a lifetime. And 33, because we needed Roman Reigns to beat Undertaker, the shell that he was. And number 1, the shortest main event, Hogan versus Yokozuna, 22 seconds. I'm pretty certain that Hogan is used to lasting 22 seconds. But let me try that with his daughter, the sick, racist freak that he is. Anyway, so hey, what do you guys think of the list? You got any Mania facts you want to, throw out there? We'll actually throw them into the comments, because if you throw them out there, it won't do any good. I can't catch them. It's hard to physically catch words.
He's tried. I've seen them.
Yes, I have. It's really bad. It's bad when movies have captions. I try to attack them like a cat. I'm weird. Not that was ever, not obvious before. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe, Twitter links. And, his Twitter link also in the description. Mission Control over there. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. Derb's over there.
Bye!
And bye.